Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom for our day. And I got to tell you a funny story in terms of picking our card for today. I muscle tested whether or not we were supposed to do a little bit in the book, and we were not. And then muscle tested my 3 piles of card decks, and none of them tested strong. And then I'm like, okay, so where are we going here? And then I remembered there's this little bitty partial deck that sits in front of my 3 piles of card decks, and that indeed was the one we were meant to use. It's leftovers from a retreat where the remainder of the cards were handed out to the participants, and it is an Archangel deck that Doreen Virtue created prior to renouncing all of her work. So I just think it's an interesting deck. I want to show you the back of the card because I like the sacred geometry in her one hand, and I like the light in her other hand, and the wings for freedom, and she's standing on a mountaintop, which is going to give her great vision. So all kinds of good things happening there on the back of these cards. But the front of the card actually is prosperity. Archangel Ariel, prosperity. So we're going to do a little work on prosperity today. Hopefully that chimes well for all of you. So if you'd like to just take some nice deep breaths in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just breathing, relaxing, settling in. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome, welcome. Waiting for some of the other regulars to pop on. But we are going to be doing, I want to do a little guided imagery today on prosperity. And prosperity being material things, but also that feeling of, I have all that I need. I have all that I need. And all that I need comes to me in divine right timing and divine right order. When we live in those thoughts, life is far less stressful. So first I'm going to show you the card. Archangel Ariel with a cornucopia, horn of plenty. And here are the words. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I love that they put together following your intuition and manifesting your dreams into reality. Because as we were talking about yesterday, there are multiple, good morning, Cindy, welcome, welcome, multiple parts to our being and our process. We have intellect, right? And there were 3 eyes, intellect, intuition, that which comes from the heart and soul, and instinct, that which comes from the body, our physical being. So we want all 3 of those online, and when they are, we're in a much better position to manifest what it is that we want and need. So we're going to do a little guided imagery today. I'd like you all to close your eyes and take some nice deep belly breaths and allow your thoughts to go within, to a safe place within. You might reside in your heart. You might reside in your solar plexus, wherever you're led within, into your higher self. But just finding yourself somewhere within. And it's safe. And it's comfortable. And it's filled with beauty, whether inside or outside, however it presents, it's filled with beauty. And I want you to just enjoy being there. Revel in being there. Allowing this to be a safe place for you manifesting, for you dwelling in prosperity of all sorts. Just being there, breathing your way solidly in that space. And I want to read Archangel Ariel's words again, and then we're going to go from there. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So let's start with ask, believe, receive. I love that little process. Comes from The Secret. And many people, again, were frustrated with The Secret because they didn't feel like they got what they wanted or needed. But there were some layers of subconscious things that needed to be addressed to open that field of infinite possibilities up for them. So let's do that. Let's do that. As you're there in that beautiful, safe place of manifestation, safety, comfort, field of infinite possibilities within, welcome to whomever else just joined us. Rebecca, glad you are here. Glad you are here. We're just doing some guided imagery. We've connected with that safe place within. And from that place, we are stepping into manifestation. Ask, believe, receive. So let's start with ask. I'd like you to create a list in your mind of things that you want and things that you need. They can be material things. They can be things of the heart. I need love. I need support. I need understanding. I need to be heard. What are those, all of those things of the heart that you need? They might be monetary. It might be the monetary aspect of prosperity. That is a valid piece of prosperity, okay? What else do you need? Do you need a job that makes you feel useful, productive, a part of? What is it you need? And I want you to ask. And put it in the form of a statement. I need blank. I want blank. And then I want you to pay exquisite attention to your own inner reaction to having asked. Do you instantly pop into, yeah, but I haven't earned it, or that is kind of silly, or some kind of judgment about your asking? If so, I want you to breathe. Be aware of that there's that automatic default to reject what you've just asked for, and that would be the reason why it hasn't manifested yet, all right? Or also it might be not in your highest and best good, because the universe is still operating. And if something isn't in our highest and best good, the answer might actually be no. And that's okay too. That's okay too. Because in this asking, you will be led where you're meant to go. Again, as the card says, as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality, what you need will show up. It will. Okay, so keep breathing. Now we're moving to that second step, the believe part. How many yeah, buts and what ifs popped up? Good morning, Joe. We're just doing some guided imagery. So if you just want to close your eyes and going to that safe place within, as you asked for what it is that you want and need, how many yeah, buts and what ifs popped up? If so, I want you to just breathe into them. Don't fight them. Don't resist them. That just makes them stronger. But just breathe into them. Allow yourself to remain in the flow of manifestation. The yeah, buts and what ifs comes from a fear place. And we know that fear is false evidence appearing real, according to Neil Donald Walsh. We don't need to give any more attention or energy to those fear thoughts. Bless them on their way. Release them. Oftentimes those fear thoughts come from other people. How are you ever going to do that? Or you haven't earned that, or whatever they say, that's never going to work. So I want you to kindly and lovingly take those fear thoughts in your hands. You're there in your safe place within. Gather up all those fear thoughts. See how they look. They might look like black blobs. They might look like electrical bolts. They might look however they manifest in your. Gather them up. Hold them in your hands. Kindly and lovingly thank them for having attempted to make you safe, But reassure them that you don't need that kind of safety, which isn't really safety, it's just limitation. And I want you to lovingly hand them back to whomever handed them to you. If you know who that party is, imagine them being present, hand it back to them, and let it go. If you're not sure who it came from, or if it's just kind of the general social zeitgeist, just hand it back. You can set it down. Someone else will pick it up. You don't need to pick it up again. Once you've set it down, allow it to be down. Don't pick it up again, all right? So believe in that field of infinite possibilities. Anything is possible. How many times in your past were there things that you're thinking, there's no way to solve this, there's no way out of this, there's no solution, blah, 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 and something presented itself. And oftentimes that something was something that you had never even imagined was possible, right? So that's believe. Now, third and final step is receive. I want you to see yourself in that safe place, that place of manifestation within, opening your arms wide. Stick them out there. You might want to do it literally. I am. Put your arms out there, open to receiving. And I want you to notice, how does this feel? Does it feel silly? Does it feel vulnerable? Does it feel scary? Does it feel lovely, expanding, wonderful? How does it feel to you to put yourself into the physical position of receiving? How does that feel to you? Breathe. Imagine opening your heart to receiving. Imagine opening your third eye, and that tractor beam of light goes out, that yin energetic beacon that we've talked about, drawing to you the people, places, things, circumstances that are in your highest and best good. Good morning, Mel. We're doing some imagery. You can just close your eyes. When we draw to us what we need, the openness that arrives at is really important. So we're going to practice right now being open, receptive, soft, ready to receive whatever comes our way. Good morning, Renee. Glad you're here. Receiving, open to anything and everything that is in your highest and best good coming your way. And I will suggest to you that the more open and receptive you are, the more loving, kind, easy, etc. will be the things that arrive. When we are in our bristly, defended state, the stuff that arrives has to come kind of with battering rams to knock down this resistance so we can even get in. So that's when we have, well, someone yesterday, a client I was talking to, talked about a deer hit that she had. She had been intending to replace her car next summer. Because she was in kind of a place of resistance there. No, it can't come to me sooner or earlier. Good morning, Diane. It can't come in a divine, better way. She set up the resistance, and it took a deer hit to total that car. She got a different car. However, had she been in an open state, had she said, I'm open to receiving a new vehicle, however it comes to me, divine right timing, divine right order, willing to release her old vehicle, willing to let go of that paradigm she had in her head for how it ought to go, things might have unfolded more gently. So again, when we are wide open to receiving, things can come to us in a kinder, gentler way. When we're defended, it may have to bring the battering ram to knock down the door so it can even bring us whatever gifts we're meant to have. And I did my meditation before I did YEMIG today, and it was resilient me. Resilient me. And again, one of the quotes in there was Oprah, perceived failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. And again, when we're open to that happening, It's fabulous. Carolyn says, when I opened my arms, I felt a comforting realization that I do deserve it. Yes. And deserve is one of those words that people get all wound around. You don't have to do anything to earn. Deserving is not about earning stuff. Deserving is about simply because you exist. Good morning, Linda. Glad you're here. Simply because you exist, things are coming your way. Simply because you're walking the face of the earth, the divine unfolding is happening. Simply because you are you, things come to you in divine right order and divine right timing. Again, you don't have to be perfect for that to happen. You don't have to be aware for that to happen. Awareness is a lovely thing, but you don't have to be aware for that to happen. Feel in love. Awesome. That's awesome. So again, receptivity, openness to receiving. Put your arms out there. Feel what that feels like. I am ready, willing, and able to receive what's in my divine right timing and divine right order. So let's do that together. I want you to repeat it out loud. I am ready, willing, and able to receive what's in my divine right timing and my divine right order. And so it is. How awesome is that? So again, I just want to show you our card for today. Archangel Ariel, prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Follow your intuition. Ask, believe, receive. Good morning, Beth. Ask, believe, receive. That's what we're going to mess around with today. Good morning, Deborah. Glad you are here. Ask, believe, receive. All right? Prosperity. So, if you find that during the course of the day you are having a hard time hanging on to this state that you're in right now, this connected, open, receptive state, go back and watch this again. However many times you need to watch it to prime the pump, to set yourself up for being receptive. All right? Have an awesome day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. And if you would like to receive these daily YEMIG, your early morning intuitive guidance videos via email also, just send the word yes to Bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com. All little letters all together, empowermentandpurpose.com. I also wanted to suggest, because I've been thinking about this, I've got a couple of new ideas for my website, but if you haven't ever checked out my website, please do. It's empowermentandpurpose.com. So a lot of tabs there, blog posts, all kinds of, you can check out how I coach. There's kind of some descriptions of my coaching programs and packages on there, all kinds of stuff to check out, and lots of bright colors, because that's what I felt like making my website bright. So see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are, including being open and receptive to all kinds of prosperity. Bye-bye.